Hey guys, it's Alexis. How are we doing today? Today I am going to show you guys how to make some extra money. Online jobs. I feel like for the past 5 years of my life, these have been a lifesaver to me. They have been able to help me make some extra money, and recently I have been having a lot of family and friends reach out to me and ask me about my online jobs, how did I get them, if I have any tips, and then I thought it would be a great idea to make this video so I could just share it with anyone who wants to know. So I have been working as a freelancer for about the past 4 or 5 years, and I started working these jobs before I even graduated college. You don't need like a fancy degree to do this online work. Like, you don't need to have majored in computer science or math. Like, I majored in musical theater, so you just need to have some good skills. You need to answer your email fast, and you need to be organized. Like, that's it. So step 1, do you have skills? Honestly, think about it right now. Assess what you are good at. Are you organized? Good at math, graphic design, data, programming, voiceovers? Like, the list goes on and on. Trust me, you probably have a skill that someone else needs. My first job, for example, was to write thank you cards for someone for their birthday. They wanted handwritten thank you cards and they didn't like their handwriting. I was right place, right time. I got the job because I have good handwriting, and that's how I started my online job experience. So are you good at handwriting? Because if you are, boom, another skill, there's a job. And the best part is that if you don't know how to do something, you can always look it up. Like, I always say that life is kind of a scam, because if you don't know how to do something these days, you can just Google it and learn how. Like, just look up classes on Coursera or Udemy. I don't even know if I'm saying those right because I've only ever read them. I've never said it out loud until just now, but I think that's how you say it. You could even just Google how to blank free classes and something will probably come up. It's amazing. So you should take advantage of that if you want to add some skills to your resume, or you just want to learn something new, or there's a job that you really want to do but you need to know how to program in Python to do it. You can just Google all of that. Yay, technology. Step 2, find a platform to obtain a job. So when you're looking for a job, you're probably going to look on Indeed or LinkedIn. And the jobs that come up are gonna be like usually salary based or hourly paid, like W-2 jobs. You might find some contractor work, but the website I like to use for these freelance contracting jobs that I can do on the side is Upwork. Honestly, I should be sponsored by Upwork at this point. I joined their platform in about 2017 and I have not shut up about it since. Like, every single time anyone talks about how they need more money or they want something to do, or I'm like, Upwork, go on Upwork. I feel like my entire college class that I graduated with, that's like the one thing they'll remember about me, is like I was trying to teach everyone how to get an online job. Honestly, Upwork owes me money at this point for the amount of people that I've brought onto their site, so I take Venmo. But this platform really is amazing because you can find so many short-term projects or long-term projects, or, you know, paid hourly, paid just a lump sum. And the best part is everything is through the website, so you're not gonna get scammed, probably. There are some scammers, but there's scammers on everything. I'm literally reading notes on my phone of every single thing I want to say to make sure I cover it all. It's all through their platform. So let's say this actually happened to me. Let's say you work with someone and they're paying you, everything's going great, and one week they don't pay you through Upwork. So Upwork, you usually submit each week your hours. So my guy ghosted me. Still don't know where he is. And he only owed me like 50 bucks or something for the week. Like, I didn't really work that much at all, but he never paid it. So Upwork looked into the screenshots, was able to verify that I worked, and they covered that paycheck that week because he never paid. So it's really good. It's not like you're doing some shady, like, under the table deal where you do a 1,000 hours of work and no one pays you for it. Like, you're gonna get paid. So I would recommend, but there are so many different sites that you can go on. If you don't like Upwork, if you're, let's say, a designer, you can go on Behance or Dribbble. There's also Fiverr or Simply Hired if you want a different, just regular freelance site. Like, there are so many different platforms that you can go on, but I will be speaking from my experience on Upwork. Step 3, make a profile. So you found your skills, you found your website that you want to put these skills on. So now you're gonna put it all together and show the world what you got. So highlight your skills, like dig deep, think about what you really can do. A lot of people, I feel like, are very discouraged when trying to find a job online because they don't know where to start. Well, I got you on there, you know where to start now. But they also feel like because they haven't worked any jobs online before that they don't have the experience to, but that is false. If you work like a retail job or a server job and you decide you want to work online, skills that you've done in these in-person jobs are going to carry over. Like, if you work in retail, you probably have used a point of sale system, you've probably counted money, you've probably checked the inventory. Like, you have all of these skills that would be great for an administrative assistant or data entry. If you worked in a restaurant, you've probably answered phones and you have great time management skills. And there's just so many different skills that you obtain from other jobs that you've worked that can carry over into the job that you want to do online. Like, I even used majoring in theater to my advantage. I was like, I'm super creative. If you want someone who is super fun and out of the box but still loves structure, I am the person for you. So just think about your personal skills and put that in your profile. When I got my first job on Upwork, I had only worked 2 jobs before, and I worked retail at a little dance store, and I worked as a camp counselor at a camp. So neither of those I would really consider perfect for a data entry job, but I took an Excel class and I learned the basics, and I used the other skills that I learned from these other jobs, and I put those all together, and that made me a perfect candidate for the first job that I got. Step 4, find a job. Way easier said than done, like way easier. You've made it this far, don't give up. So finding your first job, I will not lie, is very difficult. But once you get your first job, it is going to become way easier to obtain your second job and your third job and your fourth job. Because as you work these jobs, you gain more credibility and you gain more experience, which, I mean, that's kind of something just in life that happens anyways, but especially on something like Upwork, where if you have a 5-star rating, someone's more likely to hire you. So here's my little life hack to get a good rating. Let's say you're on the platform, you're finding these jobs that are perfect for you, but people aren't inclined to hire you because you don't have any ratings on your profile. I have a solution. There are a lot of people on Upwork, I'm not sure about other platforms, but I know on this one, that go on and they want you to review their product. It might be on Amazon, it might be on their website. Usually it's about $5. They'll pay you and they just want you to buy the product, and usually the product is like a shampoo or a lotion. It's very cheap. Sometimes they'll even just send it to you for free. So essentially they will have like little product and they just want you to buy it, leave a good review, and then in return they will give you a 5-star review on your profile. What you are doing with this, reviewing this item, might have nothing to do with what you actually want to do, but it is going to help your credibility in the long run because you are going to have a good review on your profile, and then when you apply to a job and you have 5 stars and another person applies to a job who hasn't worked anything on Upwork yet and they have no ratings, the person is going to be more inclined to hire you because they know you're real, they know you're credible, they know you did a good job at a previous job. So that is just a great way to build up some credibility and show people you're a real person. If you have any unique skills, like look into that. Look up your unique skill because someone might need it, and if it's something that is super interesting or unique to you, there's probably going to be less people applying for that job and you're going to have a better chance at getting that job. There are so many data entry jobs that are like, I don't know, it's like I need someone to type in the names of 100 people into a spreadsheet. And yeah, that's so easy. Anyone could do that, but hundreds of people are going to apply to this job and the odds you're gonna get it are pretty low. And the best part about Upwork is once you start working different jobs, you're gonna get noticed and people are going to start inviting you to jobs. So 2 of the jobs I have worked, I was actually invited to. So people will start inviting you to these jobs and it'll make it that much easier to get a job because people are reaching out to you, which means they're already interested in you. So you have that much better of a chance of getting it. And these are my tips and tricks on how to get started on getting an online job. It is something that has worked out super well for me for the past 4 or 5 years. It's just like a great platform, especially if you don't feel comfortable working outside of your house or if you just want something that's more flexible. I mean, I'm an actor, so it's so helpful for me to have this platform if I'm at a theater doing a show and I'm on a contract and I want some extra money, or even if I'm just, you know, living in New York City and I need extra money to buy my coffee and do my laundry. Like, it's great. So if you have any questions, comment them down below or send me a DM on Instagram or something because I will be happy to answer them. If you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel. Maybe I'll do more videos like this if it's helpful. I thought that it was something that was kind of important and good for people to watch going into the new year because I know a lot of people have New Year's resolutions and Christmas is just ending and everyone could use a few more dollars these days. So if I can help with that, that is great. Like this video if you liked it. Like, you can find a super low commitment job that's a few hours a week or a one-time thing, or something that has the potential to turn into a full-time career. It's really what you make of it and how much work you put into it. And I just think this is a super smart way to make some extra money. It's not like a magic pill. It's not something that is gonna be super easy and you can snap your fingers and boom, you have 5,000 extra dollars in your account, but it is worth it, I think, in the long run, because it's bettering yourself, it's learning new skills, it's getting some money, and we're all gonna be rich in 2021. So let's do it together, let's work it. I'm glad I could help you guys out. I hope I did. Well, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys stick around and we will have a great time when I see you next video. So I will talk to you guys later. Yay money.